Well, when I think about some of the first teachers that influenced me, it's a no-brainer. I think about my mom. My mom was my very first educator, and I grew up in her classroom. So much so that I spent teacher work days, snow days, and summers in the classroom. So it still tickles me to this day to recognize that I am living out my dream and passion of education through my mother's lens and her shadow and growing up in her classroom. I would say my shift in stepping out of the classroom and stepping into the community as a community leader was the hardest step that I ever took. I carry a lot of guilt in stepping out of a classroom space and recognizing the importance of representation and leaving the classroom, leaving children who may be the only students of color in that space, and me no longer being there was a difficult decision. But I made that step because I recognized the broader reach that I would have with outside of the classroom space. And in the community, I would be able to write my own curriculum. I would be able to do more out of the box types of activities and bring together my career experiences, my educational experiences that will allow me to amplify the voices of marginalized children. Today, Dr. Valencia Hicks-Harris is the CEO of Empower All Incorporated, which is a nonprofit organization focused on closing the racial and gender gap in STEM, also addressing the mental health crises that is facing our young people. And people wonder, how do we do that? Well, we use STEAM, the science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. We use those STEAM challenges as the vehicle to open up conversations about mental health. We use STEAM as a hands-on therapeutic tool to begin talking about and becoming more comfortable with addressing mental health and affirming children to develop their own unique identities. What I'm noticing that is working is standing on your truth, standing on your beliefs and your values. For example, for me, I entered into the education space not for the money. I entered into it because I pursued a passion. I pursued something that was truly purpose-driven. So when I'm able to talk with individuals about what their passions, what brings them the most joy, and allowing them to identify what that is, that's a success. Being able to speak with people and say the impact that they can have on our future leaders, our future teachers, our future engineers, that is something that you cannot put a dollar amount on. So being able to have real conversations, truly being authentic, it brings me so much joy. I believe it just makes a world of difference. When I think about having conversations with teenagers about what they should do as their career, the first thing that I do is ask them what brings them joy. And I ask them what problem is it that they want to solve, because there are problems that are in our world that we see daily. But you have to decide what you want to engage in to put boots on the ground that is gonna wake you up in the morning and you still are excited about that daily. So with regards to education, teachers truly are superheroes and have superpowers in a way that will open doors and unleash the potential of our future generation of children.